Hello, my name is John Thompson and I'm an instructional technology consultant for Do It Academic Technology. And I wanted to take a moment to show off the ePortfolio that we have in Desire to Learn, or Learn at UW as we know it here, just to kind of hopefully show it off to you, and if you're actually interested in using it, this might help you get started. And as I said, it's in a pilot right now, so not everybody will see it, but if you're interested, I'll give you some information on how to contact us on the page that this video appears. So please don't hesitate to do that. We're looking for more users for this pilot. So let's take a look. After you log in to Learn at UW, you'll notice this ePortfolio link here. That is as soon as we give you access to it. And you'll see that the ePortfolio is designed in a really flexible and student-centered way. You can attach it to a class, but it really works better when it's working on its own, and students are the ones that are organizing things and putting it together. Things are organized into artifacts, which are basically things that people might upload that they want to share. You can put artifacts together into collections, and then if you want to show off a bunch of artifacts together, you can put together a nice presentation which looks like a web page. And as you can see, you can do more than one. So you might do one for a class, another for an employer, or whatever makes sense to you. And then also, if it's a really good practice in ePortfolios to reflect on what it is that you've uploaded. So you can attach reflections to artifacts. So that might be something that you want to say about something after you've uploaded it after some time. So let's take a look at artifacts. I'm just going to upload something really quick. Under artifacts, you just say add artifact. And you get a few options. You can create a file, actually type it here. You can link to something that you've done. Maybe it's in my web space. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to upload a file. And this works just about like email. So I'm just going to quickly grab a paper and upload it. And then all you do is you say next. And it pulls in the name of the file. You might have to clean it up. You can give it a little bit of a description. You can give tags that can help you organize collections. We're still figuring a lot of that out, actually, to be honest. But once you're done, you just say add. And then it shows up in your artifacts list. Now, if you want to do a few things with artifacts, you can click on this menu and you get a few options. Here's where you can view, edit, delete. You also get options to add it to a presentation or add it to a collection. And there's also permissions. And this is what you will use to share it with your instructor, share it with a classmate, or even share things with the world, at least for collections. So keep an eye out for that key. We'll maybe talk about permissions in just a moment. So I'm going to skip collections for now and go straight to presentations because that's really kind of the cool part. I'm going to go ahead and say create new presentation and give it a name. Let's say, and you can do descriptions in that if you want to. After giving it a name, I'm just going to click on this content layout, and you'll see that you get this sort of what looks like it might be, it kind of suggests, excuse me, what a page might look like. So you get content areas. This is where you would add artifacts, add collections, add reflections. That's kind of where longer things will appear. And then you can also add pages. So this might work to organize your ePortfolio into different sections. Maybe prior to doing an assignment, you might have a page where you're reflecting about that, another page for the actual assignment, and then another page for reflection afterwards. That's just an example. You really can organize things however you want. So let's add some new content to this first page. So if I click Add Component and Artifact, should give me my list. So I'm going to add that paper that I just uploaded a moment ago. And there it is. You'll see you get a few options by clicking on this drop-down menu, moving it around, editing it, removing it, things like that. And just to show you what it looks like, I'm going to add another page. I'm not going to actually do anything with it. To do that, you click this little page icon with a little, can't really tell, that's probably supposed to be a star. And you just give it a name. I'm just going to call it page 2. and then it drops you right into it, and you can add stuff from there if you want. I'm not going to go into great detail about it, but you can give a banner title for the whole ePortfolio. I'll do that really quick because that one's easy. And this is the somewhat fun part. You can actually do a little bit with theming. So there's a whole bunch of different themes that you can choose from to sort of help you present your portfolio in the way that works best for you. And if you want to see what it looks like, you can just click this View Presentation button. And that probably didn't fit in the window. Let me shrink it down just quickly here. Sorry about that. And you can see here's that banner title. Here I'm looking at page 2. Let's take a look at page 1. There's that one post that I did, and there's a link to actually go download that. And so this is something that you might share again with a colleague or an employer or your instructor. And you do that by clicking on this permissions button right up here. And you can do things like hiding it for a specific time, but what you're probably going to want to do is sharing it with internal users and external users. If your instructor is using the portfolio in a course, you might add a permission profile. And if they've done that, you can click this Add Profiles button, and it should show up there, and you can just select it. I'm sorry, I haven't had any created, so I can't quite show that to you. You can also add specific users if you just wanted to share it with an instructor or maybe a peer to just show off and get their feedback on. You can use that button to add them that way. You'll have to search for them. We're still working on working with a company to get sort of that interface worked out, but that's where you would do that. If you click on the External Users tab, you can get a URL to allow other people to see the presentation, and you could just take this address and copy it into an email or post it to Facebook, whatever you wanted to do. Just be aware that then anyone can see it, so you're really sharing it with the world. If you're fine with that and that's what you want to do, that's how you do it. And you can also add external users using this button here, and you'll see that it gives you an option for email. And this way you could email it to them, and they're going to have to enter a password to see it, so you're sure that just that person is going to see it. That would be a really good way to share it with a prospective employer. And in all of these permissions, you'll notice that there's a few options of how much permission you want them to have. Do you want them just to view? You can use that checkbox. You can allow them to comment on your presentation. You can allow them to see others' comments. Hopefully those permissions sort of speak for themselves. And there's also this idea of sharing presentations with others. If anyone has done that, you can find that out on the dashboard. Again, this is something that we're honestly still figuring out here too, but just wanted to show that to you briefly so that you'd know that that was there as well. So hopefully you can see that the ePortfolio is a really flexible tool. Just wanted to kind of take a few minutes to show it off to you. If you're interested in joining the pilot and you're an instructor, please use the information here to contact us and we'll help you get started. Not open quite yet to just doing it with individual students, but you never know, someday. We're really hopeful that this will work out for everybody. So again, thank you and good luck.